Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel, Code Fusion Hub. I hope you all are doing well and practicing well the whole series, the whole playlist. I hope so. You have covered all the videos that I have taught in this playlist. In case if you have missed any, I'll provide you the link in the description. You can just go and check it out that if you have missed any of them. These all videos of easy level would just increase your fundamental knowledge, all your basic concepts would be clear, and soon only we'll be starting with the medium and hard level questions too over here. Today also we are going to learn a very interesting and new concept that has not been used until the whole playlist now. Be attentive while watching the video. In case if you don't understand, just replay it twice and thrice and go through the question and you'll just get it. Practice, 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 and that would make you perfect for sure. In case if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you're new to the channel, you just can go through the playlist and make sure you just subscribe to my channel too if you are interested in such videos and looking forward to working on this. Let's start with our today's video. Our question number for today's video is going to be 1084. We are going to move on to this question, and it's of easy level difficulty only. But we are going to use a new concept over here. Okay. So we'll be moving to 1084. Okay. And yes. Now, first of all, let's go through the question. We'll be learning a new concept over here. So let's start with it. So it is about sales analysis. Now here we have a table which is named as product. Okay, here another table which is named as sales. One by one we'll go through it. We have a product ID, we have a product name and its price too over here. Name is in varchar, rest all is in int. Here product ID is going to be the primary key, that is the unique values for this table, and each row over here indicates the name and price of that particular ID. Talking about the sales department, okay, we have the seller ID, the product ID that is bought from here, the buyer ID, the sale date, the quantity, and the price over here, where date is given, the data type is date, rest all is in int. Now here we don't have any unique identifier, we have just duplicate rows over in this table. Product ID is nothing but the foreign key from this table. There is the reference column from the product table, and each row here indicates information about one particular sale that has been done over here. What we have to do is we have to find a solution to report that the products that were only sold in the first quarter of 2019, that is between so and so date that is present over here, inclusive of this date. Okay, and we can return the result table in any order, that doesn't matter over here. So here we have the product table and the sales table. We have the product name as S8 G4 iPhone and the unit prices over here, and same we have the product ID for the same, and we have the sales table with so and so details over here. Now what is the output is? So here the output is 1S8. Okay, so the product ID 1 over here. That is got in the first quarter. Okay, that has been sold in the first quarter, that is in the January month, right? So here we have the explanation also. The product ID with ID 1 was only sold in the spring of 2019. Now, talking about the ID2, it was sold in the spring of 2019. Okay, as we can see, this is also sold in the spring of 2019 only, but was only sold after the, but was also sold after the spring of 2019. Okay, so here we can see the product ID2. Here also we can see the product ID2. One was got in February, other one in June. Okay, so it was bought twice, and we don't require the second result. So according to that, ID2 is also excluded, and the product ID3 was sold after spring, as you can see. So it was bought in May. Okay, so we'll just return only one product ID, that is product 1, as it is the product that was only sold in the spring of 2019, not anywhere else. Okay, so this is a problem. So what are we going to use here is quite a bit challenging. If anyone has solved such type of problems, that would be easier for them. But if you are new, you would find it a bit difficult. So try to read the question twice and thrice and think upon the approach and let me know in the comment section below. Pause the video and answer it in your it in the comment section below. Okay. So here we are going to use CTE. Okay, now what is CTE? CTE is nothing but the common table expressions. Okay, now what you'll say is, what are common table expressions? We don't know. So for those who don't know about what are common table expressions, they are just temporary result sets that can be defined within the scope of a single SQL statement. Okay, writing a single SQL statement, you can define its scope into just a temporary result set. This allows you to define a named temporary result set, okay, which is similar to like a subquery only, that can be referenced with another SQL statements, typically with select, insert, update, and delete. Okay, now first of all, I'll just write and show you what does this mean. Okay, now what are we going to do is we are going to write the CTEs and then the main query. Okay, we are going to write the CTEs over here. Now we are going to write it sales that were done in the first quarter. Okay, so use the naming convention as camel case only. Okay, it is preferred to write as such. Now we are going to write the statement. Okay, now we are going to first of all go and identify all the distinct product ID. Where do we get this product ID from? Okay, where is the product ID present in our table? Let's just have a look. Our product ID is present in the product table as well as in the sales table. Okay, so we are going to check it from the sales table over here, where we are going to check the sale date. Okay, the sale date is present in the sales column and we have the dates mentioned over here. Okay, as we can see, 2019 1 is the first date. We'll just copy it so that we don't make any mistake while writing the date. Okay, and also we are going to take this date, that is 31st March. Okay, that is nothing but the first quarter of spring 2019. Yeah, so we got this. Okay, now what does this query means over here? This is nothing but a CTE which I have named as sales that were done in the first quarter. Okay, now it selects the distinct product ID values from the sales table where the sales date is between this and this as mentioned over here inclusively. This was our first CT. Now we are going to write a second CT. Now second CT is going to be sales which were done outside this first quarter. Okay, so we'll just write that sales which were done outside the first quarter. We are going to take that query over here. We have to write as also over here. Yeah. Now here what we are going to do is we are going to select again the distinct product ID. Okay. From the table sales. Okay. And check that the sale date is it between the range this or this. Okay. But we are not going to check this because we have checked that condition over here in the first quarter. Okay, now for getting outside the first quarter, we'll check that is my sale date, okay, less than what? This date that is present over here, okay, or okay, or is my sale date greater than this date? Okay, I'll check both of this condition, that is my sale date less than this condition or greater than this condition. I'll just check this over here. This was the CTE that was needed to be mentioned. Now what we'll do is we will go to the main query. We'll just minimize this because we don't need it right now. We'll just move to our main query over here. Now, what does this main query says over here? What we are going to take, what is our result set, that is the product ID and the product name. Okay, so we are going to take the product ID and we are going to take the product name from the table, nothing but products, right? Now, what we are going to do, we are going to perform a join. Okay, We are going to perform join on which? The city that is mentioned over here. Okay. We'll just name it as Q1, that is quarter one. Okay. And we'll just use this product ID. Okay. Product ID from which table? The product table. Okay. And also from the quarter one. Okay. We'll just mention the product ID from that there too. Okay. Then we'll perform just a left join over here. I'll make you understand this whole. If you are not getting what are we doing over here, we'll just perform left join over here. As we perform the join upwards, we'll just check the product ID of this table from products and also from the quarter two over here, because this is for what? Outer one. Okay. And we'll just check that where our product ID is not null over here. Now, what is this query mean over here? Actually, what is this going to result into? We'll just go through the whole query again. Okay, so what we have done over here is we have joined the sales in first quarter. Now, what does this mean over here? First of all, this first statement. So this join ensures that we only select the products that has sales in the first quarter of 2019. Okay, that are present only in the first quarter of 2019 that has sales over here. Now it goes and matches the product ID that is present in the product table, that is this. Okay, and matches it with the sales table product ID, and it gives the solution for the same. Now we have a left join. Okay, now what does this left join do is, it is for outside the first quarter. Now this left join is used to find that the products that do not have any sales outside the first quarter, it matches the product ID from the product table and then from the sales table over here. And then we'll be just filtering out the products with sales outside the first quarter. Okay, that are going to be null. Okay, so we don't have to include them over here. Only the product ID that had a sale over here in 2019 needs to be mentioned. Okay, so we'll just run a query. I hope so you have got the solution. So at line number 8 we are facing this issue, so I think so I've just missed a comma over here to separate these both CTs, so it is just included in one and we are getting the result test dot products does not exist. Where is this test dot product? Where is this test dot product? Okay, I'm so sorry. The table name is product, not products. I'm so sorry. That is the issue we are facing over here. What is this? The product ID over here. The field this is ambiguous. So actually we have used product ID multiple times over here, na? So we need to mention that we are fetching this product ID from where. So we have just to run this query and yes. So now our test case has been accepted over here. And let's just submit our code and check whether we are getting the solution for the same. Yes, so our test cases has been accepted over here. I hope so today's problem was a bit difficult one, but I hope so you have understood it. If you have any doubt, you can just let me know in the comment section below. If you like the video, then hit the like button and share it with all your friends and colleagues. And I'll see you guys in the next lecture with a new interesting problem. Till then, take care. Bye bye.